Solo event present to you. Lagos African Church Grammar School, also the Association 1983 said, Lafrosa of their 40 years anniversary.
Today we are here to celebrate our wonderful brothers and sisters. I still remain the host for today. Solo on the kokoTV Solo event show. Right now I'm going to interview a lot of people down to my red carpet, especially the governors of the Lafrosa and the deputies and so on and so forth, the members. Don't touch that. I'll be right back. I love you and stay tuned. I'm going to ask you, what is the red carpet in Yoruba language? Stay tuned. I'll be right back.
Lafograms 83 great set. Ọ̀rẹ́ mi yẹn tata òkú ìjọ mẹ́ta pàdé mi gidi gan kí ló ṣẹlẹ̀ gangan o ọ̀rẹ́ mi tẹ̀wó tẹ̀wó ó ti gbówó dé ọ̀rẹ́ mi náwó náwó ó ti ṣànáwó lé just like ọ̀kadà àwọn fowó ṣeré just like abidi bende àwọn tẹ̀wó tẹ̀wó talk say na you train Davido ọmọ bàbá olówó wetin you wan talk about Don Jazzy àlàyé olówó. What's up? Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lówó. What's up? Come give me money. What's up? Ọ̀rẹ́ mi lówó. What's up? Come give me money. What's up? Ọlọ́run ló dún èdè bẹ́ẹ̀ ó ti ṣàwọlé ayé.
Mr. Kola Adeyanju, the present governor of Lafrosa 1983 said, let's listen to what he has to say about the ongoing program.
Right. First of all, I would say 40 years because we left the school 40 years ago. Lafrosa is a great school. Our association was formed about 12 years ago by one of our great founders, Dr. Kunle Akinosho. He was the past governor. I became the governor in 2021 in October. Fortunately, our 40th anniversary fall under my tenure. So we have probably been preparing for this day. It's almost a year plus that we have been preparing this. It's a momentous occasion for us, I must tell you, because 40 years is actually a memorable, something worth commemorating. Even in the Bible, anything 40 is worth celebrating.
All right, thank you, sir. What are the challenges so far so good as a governor?
Yeah, in life there's always going to be challenges. But we bless God, we glorify God that most of our challenges, association, there will be differences, we all come from different walks of life, so there will be different opinions, different ideas. There will be one friend that doesn't like this. We have challenges just like any other association. But the bond that has been with us for the past 40 years has kept us united regardless of our challenges, and the love that we have for every member has been able for us to overcome all those challenges that we have. So the grace of God that has been with us has never left us. That's why today we are celebrating grace, love, and unity.
Let's listen to Mrs. Oladipupo Ojo, the Deputy Governor of Lafrosa 1983 said, has to say about the ongoing program.
It's wonderful. We started yesterday with dedication of Introsec, a 10 million naira project. Today we are doing award, we are doing gala nights. Tomorrow we'll be going to the African Church to do Thanksgiving. Say, God, you have been faithful for the past 40 years.
Wow, this is awesome. I'm so glad to have the Deputy Governor of the Lafrosa 1983 said. What advice do you have for people out there and for the same people that want to celebrate this kind of thing?
Well, We are grateful because what has kept us this far is the grace of God, the love, the bond we share together. Even right from when we were young up till now, God has been faithful. So I want to encourage people, don't forget your past. Hold on to your mates, to your people, because one day somehow you will need each other.
Sir, your name, sir?
My name is kokoSoloTv. I'm the public secretary of Lafrosa 83 sect.
Wow, this is wonderful, sir. How did you feel about today's event, and how many days did you use to celebrate this wonderful occasion?
Okay, I'm very happy to be part and parcel of today's occasion. We started the occasion since yesterday in commemoration of our 48th anniversary that we graduated from this Lagos Agricultural Grammar School. We left here that is 3. So this June make it 40 years ago that we left our programs.
So, sir, since then, what are the challenges so far so good, and what are the things you've done so far so good to the school authority?
Okay, as for Lafrosa is a 3 class. We used to hold our meeting then. We sometimes some years back, we donated classroom. We donated classroom to the school. So present we now donated Intotech workshop to the school in commemoration with our 48th anniversary. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. What advice do you have for people out there, especially that want to do this kind of things?
See, this type of thing, let me say 1 or 2 things like this. When you are in school, when you are very small, at a tender age, the time you enter secondary school, if your class teacher or some other people are advising you to be serious with your education, you will be thinking they don't like, maybe the man is too strict, the woman is too strict, but what they are doing is that they want your future to be good. Most of all, if you are not comfortable, will not be in the alumni. Majority of us that are not too comfortable, it's not as if that we have money, but because it's not as if we all have much money like that, but we make this at a commitment that we have to pay back to the school that made us what we are today.
Okay, Abiodun Adeleye, a member of 1983 set of Lagos African Church Grammar School, Ifako, Agege, Lagos.
What can you say about this wonderful event?
The event has been so wonderful and it's colorful, and it's an event that we cannot but to get done, because that it marks a very, very wonderful period for us. Last 40 years, we were all patching this school, and we all came together to celebrate our 40 years after leaving this school. That is great to be celebrated, and it called for celebration, because all of us that time, we were very young, thinking of, how do I go to higher institution? How do I work? How do I get employment? And all that. That was our thinking then. But now we are all settled. We know that God has been so wonderful to all of us in the past 40 years, and He called for celebration. Therefore, we just have to celebrate. And that's why you see all of us here celebrating together. And I want to tell you, we are not just limited to this number. We have other people out of this country that they are we are all discussing on our group chat, sending pictures to them over there, and they are all happy. And I will tell you, at the end of it all, we will all be happy to be part of this celebration.
Okay, sir, what can you say about this event that is going on?
Honestly, I must tell you, it's a great event in our lives. Most especially in the life of myself personally, as a member of the cell. You see, this is truly a celebration of love, unity, and togetherness. It's been a long time, since we met like this together. Well, this serves as a rallying point for all of us to meet again and and interact.
When you're a student, what is the craziest things you've done that you can never forget?
I used to be a stickler for propriety. Most of my mates, they dislike this. because I usually tell them to make sure they put on the right right shoes, then they should look neat. Then they're speaking English, I usually correct them. So I was sort of dislike for this. That was it.
Louis Kakimbamu is my name.
Alright, so how do you feel about this wonderful event that is going on?
It's an event that has been excellently planned and is being excellently executed at the moment. We give all the grace to God.
When you're in school, what is the craziest thing that you can never forget, that this is what I did, which I can't forget? I will still be telling my children about it.
Well, it's so difficult to point to a particular thing. The school has been an all-round molder of children. And here we are today as adults imbibing all the good things that the school has developed and deposited in us. The spirit to give back and the spirit to be grateful for those who have helped to mold your future.
Honorable Osoitolu is the representative of Lagos State Governor, and also he is the member of Lafrosa 1983 set, and he has something to say about the ongoing events.
I'm here because of three things. One, I'm the son of the late principal of this school, Chief kokoSoloTv. Also, I was a student. I started my life as a student in Lagos State African Church Grammar School, Lagos State, and thirdly, I'm representing the governor of Lagos State.
We're so glad to have him here on my red carpet, and as you can see, as I said earlier, we're so glad to have the representative of Lagos State Governor in our midst. So, how do you feel about this wonderful event that's going on?
Wonderful. We are setting a pace, and we are putting a point to the junior ones that is coming, that there is no need for them to japa, that they can make themselves happy, they can build their responsibility here, they can build their economic here, they can build their family here. So going to Canada, what they are looking for at Canada is what is happening here. In sacrificing my life in humanity to save the good people of Lagos State. As a disaster manager, I deal with planning, early warning, response to any form of emergency within the Lagos State territory.
Thank you very much, sir, to have you on our red carpet. We appreciate it. Right, your name, sir?
My name is Makinde Adelej.
All right, sir. So, how do you feel about this wonderful event going on right now?
Oh, it's awesome. We are celebrating the goodness of God, His greatness, His provision, His mercy, His faithfulness over every one of us in the past 40 years. Because a lot of water has gone under the water. Where are we today? Happy.
Yeah.
So it's one celebration.
Greatest things that you've done that you can never forget when you are saying young boys.
I have to be the sport prefect.
Okay.
I represented this school up to the national level. Then I was a good runner. I was a good footballer. And I won a lot of awards on behalf of the school for myself.
Wow.
So the memory is doing that because I used to tell my children and share my experiences with them. Why do people be dedicated? Why do people be disciplined in whatever you are doing in life? And this is because of what you are doing now. The word of excellence. Because at a different level, we are all happy. Despite the happiness in Nigeria, there we are today. We are all happy, massive development.
Corporate sponsorship award Thomas Shay's complaint through Mr. Mayowa Patrick, the representative of Thomas Shay's complaint, and Mr. Mayowa Patrick Aluko is the director, business and investment development. Mr. Mayowa Patrick Aluko showed his gratitude towards the award. Mr. Olufemi Baker is the CEO of Baker Green Energy Limited, UK and in Nigeria. He was happy to participate and support Lafrosa 1983 set on their 40th anniversary. And corporate sponsorship award presented to Baker Green Energy Limited. Baker Green Energy is supporting the 1983 set because of their commitment towards future leaders' development. Their goal for community development aligns well with our vision and the mission of our company. Furthermore, actual governor of 1983 said, Mr. Kolawole Adeyanju is our friend and a business partner. We are happy with his leadership and making the association a successful one. Thank you.
Daddy. Wow. I'm so glad to have you here on my red carpet, sir.
Thank you very much.
Welcome, sir. So your name, sir?
I am Evangelist Lawrence Sunday Ogunyale.
All right, sir. Daddy, I want you to tell people who you are exactly.
What I am?
Yes, exactly, sir.
I'm a teacher to the core, and I've never done any work besides teaching till I retired. And I'm a scout to the core. I was once a national training coordinator for Scout throughout Nigeria.
Lafrosa 1983 section. What relationship do you people share together? Are they your students and who they help to you, sir?
Anywhere I work, my students are dear to me. Last year, 1982 set, I was honored here. My duty is to give what I have. If I teach you in class, you don't understand, come and meet us after school hours. The lesson they are holding nowadays, they are collecting money. I don't. I will come to the school in the morning and leave around 7 o'clock in the evening. So I'm ready. But if you offend, I'm a disciplinarian. That's why they are carrying my name. I will tell you what you have done and why you should be punished. And whatever punishment is to act as deterrent to others. Here today, the son of the founding principal is here, Wande Majako. The son of the principal who took over from him is here. So they all know me. I'm part of my students. They know, but when they were here, they thought I was wicked. But when they left, they know where they are, they know where we are coming from. I was practicing DIY, do it yourself.
Wow.
Our school was struck by erosion. It's our problem here. And we are finding ways of solving the erosion. So instead of calling erosion, is the bane of this company before. We started constructing the drainage right from the main road down to the valley there. We mowed the blocks ourselves. We dug the ground ourselves, and we constructed the ground ourselves. If you are an offender, that's what you are coming. Nobody will give you cane. We have a quick latrine down there. Student dug it. When it's getting the back, I threw in a ladder for them. They did. When they got a normal depth, then we seal it up. Then they built it up. We were using it, still they are standing there.
Differentiate between the old school and the present one right now.
Wide gap. Why is you can't measure it? Yesteryears, teachers have ample hand to discipline the students. Principals have the ample chance to employ teachers on their own, and that brings control over teachers. I employ you, you have to serve me. I will determine your promotion, everything. But nowadays, it's a very gap. You cannot discipline a child now. What we call education at that time, principle of education, is what they are calling psychology of education now. It's about the principles and practice of education. Government intervention has created the gap. And don't forget, the allies are the ones creating the problem. When we were young, my parents, my mother did not know how to read and write. If you are born in the school, you cannot say it at home. If you do, you are in trouble. You are going to add more to the punishment. It's nowadays we see parents coming down to the school to be teachers. Going down to the school to go and shape a principal here. The one that has me at Queen's College, Lagos. All different things. Why? Because their parents are high up there. So it's a wide gap. And that's why there is no discipline in schools anymore.
And what advice do you have for them, especially the teachers, especially the parents? What advice? Because the teachers are ready to work, but what advice do you have for the parents concerning the students?
Parents are taking the world civilization too far. Parents are the one leading their children to cheat in the exam. When it's time for exam malpractice is parents. They are ready to pay. I remember I was supervising WAEC before I left the service. There was a case of a parent who came with a briefcase saying somebody is going to take the English. With the briefcase, there is a gun. What? The one you like, take this or you take that. Parents. So if parents can allow the school to handle their children, they told their parents, teachers are parents, they have their own words in school. If you want the best for your school, look at some schools now. If the school said they don't want this, if it's a private school, you cannot do it. But public schools, you are handicapped, handcuffed with government policies. If parents can cooperate with the school authority to mold their child. Somebody was saying something yesterday. Is it today? Tomorrow? Many of the things they learned it from home. How many hours do they spend in school? Greater part is spent at home. We have absentee parents now. They will go in the morning, come out at night. They don't know what their children are doing.
Call them absentee parents.
And whatever they tell their parents, that's what they will accept. You see, in Britain, when we are going to give back to children, you leave the work, you get the leave. After not on the children, then you come back to work. In this place, we are doing the 2 per day person. You see, that is the problem. We have no time for our children again. Parents should have time for their children. And if anything happens, they should find out very well before they act.
Mrs. Kemi Bamidele, Pastor Mrs.
All right, man. What can you say about this wonderful event that is going on?
Wonderful. This is a time we have to come together as mates. 40 years is no joke. So we're celebrating to thank God. Today is to thank God. Yesterday we had a wonderful time with ourselves, but today it's just special. We give glory to God for 40 years of living this beautiful school of Lafrosa, African Church.
Right. Before you go, man, there's something I want to ask you. When you were in school then, I see that this is what I did though, and I can never forget in my life. Wow. Which I will be still telling my children about it.
Wow. I've been a very quiet girl in the school when I was in school, so I don't think I had any plans that put me into trouble, except when others bring us all into trouble. And the teachers called me crying beauty, because I will start crying and telling everybody what others have done. So that's me.
The We were in school and they took us down in school and we have had interaction together since then. I'm excited. We are super successful set. Alright, thank you so much for coming on Red. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Mr. Dende Bakare, the secretary of Lafrosa 1983, said, show his gratitude on behalf of the Lafrosa members towards the commitment and their support for the successful of the 40 years anniversary. And thank you and God bless you all. Thank you for staying with us. For more information, you can call 0903 723 218. Our Instagram, Solo A Coco. For Facebook, Solo A Coco. Thank you and God bless you.